Hello, my name is DemiDon of DemiDon Games, and I'm here to inform you that a certain video game that is a spin-off of a certain popular video game franchise known as Lost Planet may possibly get a Western release. That all depends on you guys. So, Siliconera has contacted Capcom's Andrew Szymasnski about whether EX Troopers will be getting a Western release. Now, it's been some time that it has once been confirmed that EX Troopers would not be getting a Western release. I mean, rather that they were not planning on releasing it in the West Side. So, it may be a possibility that we might be getting a Western release of the game if not signing any petitions. See, what he's saying, what Andrew Szymasnski is, I guess supposedly would recommend that you go and contact the community members, I suppose Capcom community, if anything, about wanting to get a Western release of EX Troopers. And if you ask me, I think that would be really amazing. Because the more games we get in the West Side, the more happier that me and a lot of other gamers would be really, really happy to see. Now, if it is plagued with DLC out the butthole, well then that's not exactly awesome. I don't recommend DLC for a lot of these games, at least not planned DLC or other disc-locked content. But anyway, I'll ramble on about that. Yeah, Andrew Szymasnski is proposing no signing of any petitions. That's not what he needs. He would rather that you would contact the community members if you would like to get EX Troopers. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't trust Capcom at all. I really don't. And as much as I would like to say that, this could happen, much as I would love to see it happen, I'm not exactly sure if it will. I mean, just me. I mean, it could happen. Because a lot of people have been requesting Mega Man for a long time. Years. Possibly almost a decade, or I don't know. It's been just a very long time. And I'm tired of this thing skipping all the time, but anyway, if we're going to get EX Troopers, I guess Remington just had to let them know that EX Troopers. I'm sorry, I would put more effort and more emotion into this video. It's just that I just don't. I don't trust Capcom. I just don't. That's just me. I mean, for every decision that Capcom has made, 9 out of 10, it's been like really bad decisions. Like Ultra Street Fighter 4. I'm not going to go rant on about that because I was requested by Hellwolf7, which I thank you very much for bringing this to my attention about EX Troopers, possibly getting a Western release. Now, Andrew Szymasnski, mind you, is the supervisor of a game of a very popular, well, I'm not sure if it's still popular, but a popular video game character from the Capcom side, known as Strider Hugh. he's going to be he's supervising a new Strider game. If you have not seen the new Strider game trailer, I recommend that you go and check this out. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you it right now. Now that looked really amazing. But do I think that Capcom will cancel it? It's an 8 out of 10 says yes. I mean, I just don't trust Capcom. I mean, with as many Mega Man games that has come out and been canceled, I believe there's like 3 of them that was announced and then canceled later on. I have a feeling that it may happen to Strider as well, because the Strider doesn't exactly have a popular following, but then again, Mega Man does. So it can go both ways, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter the popularity of the franchise. It's just Capcom doesn't know what the heck they're doing. I mean, seriously, I think Capcom really doesn't know what to do with Mega Man. I mean, with the whole thing with the Iron Man suit Mega Man for Maverick Hunters. Quite frankly, if you ask me, I would love to have played Maverick Hunters. I mean, at least it would have been Mega Man. I mean, it may have not looked like Mega Man, but it would be like a new franchise, not a new franchise, like a new side franchise, like kind of like how Mega Man X was like. Well, actually, that Mega Man X was like the future, the sequel, I guess, to the regular Mega Man series sometime in the future. And I think Maverick Hunters was going to be like the parallel universe type thing, kind of like with DMC Devil May Cry, but it wasn't supposed. But DMC Devil May Cry more so of a, well, it was a reboot that failed, but I don't know. Sony has to do something about this software. I'm skipping all the day. But anyway. If you guys really want AX Hunters to be released in the Western side, you have to be really vocal. Just as vocal as how the Mega Man franchise was vocal. I mean, the Mega Man fan base was vocal about the Mega Man franchise. You have to be vocal about the release of EX Troopers on the West side. Now, I know that sounds very stupid, and that it sounds rather like ironic, but that's what Andrew Szymasnski proposes that you do. Now, as far as the Strider game, Capcom didn't really want to do it, but he pretty much like requested that, you know, Capcom follow through with the Strider, with the new Strider game, because the fans want Strider, and well, apparently it's still in development. But again, it may get canceled. I don't wish for it to get canceled. I don't wish for any of these games to get canceled. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I have an issue with Capcom when it comes to their games, especially the Street Fighter franchise. It's going freaking crazy. Anyone heard of the new Street Fighter X All Capcom? Yeah, it's a cards game. A cards game, yeah. It's not like a fighting game or anything like that. No, it's a cards game. I don't know, I'm not really good with, I don't like cards games, I really don't. But that's just me. If you guys like cards games, then it's freaking awesome. It's great. But back to what the video was originally about, which is EX Troopers. I've seen the gameplay footage, which is right here, by the way. No, not right here, right. Yes, over there. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm stupid. I've seen the gameplay footage, and quite frankly, it looks amazing. If anything, it looks better than Lost Planet. And I'm not saying this because, you know, I love anime, even though I do, and I do think that anime is awesome and everything, but it just, I don't know, it's just something about it. It's just awesome. I mean, from the art direction, I mean, I think it could be a little bit more color. I think it's lacking on a lot of color. Maybe that's just me, but it still looks good. I'm not really like into the whole graphics thing, so even if it does look a little palish, it still looks really good. It still looks fun to play, and I would like to demo the game myself. But, you know, it has to be approved by Capcom to release it, you know, stateside. But anyway, that's my video on that. What do you think about X Troopers? A lot of people, of course, apparently seem to love it. I liked what I saw, and really, I would love to demo the game myself. Get familiar with controls, get familiar with the characters. Because I can't read Japanese anyway, so I like to get, you know, used to the whole how everything works. If anything is probably the same as Lost Planet, a little different though. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, that's my video. Thank you guys for watching. My name is DemiDon, and until I see you guys again, trigger your gamer integrity for the future of gaming. Peace out, and remember, stay vocal about what you want. Whether Capcom backhands you or not, you gotta stay vocal. Just don't praise them when they do release it state-wise. If they do release it state-wise, excuse me. Please don't. Do not praise them, because if they do release it state-wise, you have to be thinking yourself. You have to be, because it would be you gamers that made these things happen. Remember, you gamers, including myself, since I am a gamer, we control how things go as far as, you know, the choices that the video game companies make. I mean, sure, we don't develop the games, but we do give our feedback, and they have to respond to those feedback because they want to make money. That's the only way. I mean, we saw what happened with DMC Devil May Cry. A lot of people didn't like the game, and even though there were people that did like the game, it did not fit. Capcom was not happy. Capcom wasn't happy with how the game the turnout of everything, because even as hyped as the game was, as many ads and whatnot, it still flunked. So yeah, the ball is in your court, if you will. So do what you got to do. Hit up Capcom Unity or or any of the staff members of Capcom and letting them know that you want EX Troopers on the stateside. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.